Good morning. Welcome back to the Action News 5 Digital Desk. Well, we have a treat for you. I am being joined by someone who is currently in the Wicked play right now. Glinda, she plays. She's also done a number of different off-Broadway shows, national tours, TV appearances. We are talking about a superstar here. Joining me on the Action News 5 Digital Desk, actor Laura Wyaz. On the digital desk, talking about a show that's coming to the Orpheum Theatre where she is going to be the main event. Laura, good morning to you. How are things?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to be there.
We can't wait to have you. So first off, tell us a little bit about yourself. You have this incredible storied career here where you've, done this great magical tour here. You've been on Broadway currently, you're off Broadway, you did TV shows, all kinds of appearances. Tell us a little bit about your background, where are you from, how you got started.
Sure, yeah. I'm originally from the Hartford, Connecticut area. And I always just sort of secretly loved singing and dancing. I was sort of shy though. And in high school, I joined the chorus and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I decided to go to college. I went to college in Winchester, Virginia at Shenandoah University. And then kind of right out of school, I started touring and I toured for a while and just kept building my resume and meeting people and doing off-Broadway shows and it's just been a wonderful, diverse. You sort of piecemeal everything together, right? You'll do a concert. I've done symphony orchestras. I've toured with Kenny Rogers, which was amazing. I'm currently in Kimberly Akimbo touring again. I've done Broadway, off Broadway, some film. It's all just a very crafted career, which I like. It's always different, always changing. You have to be able to adapt and pivot to certain things. So yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle. For sure.
That sounds amazing. I love it. I love hearing about it. It gives all of us people who are, especially we have thousands of people who watch, aspiring actors and actresses, the hope of just, making it big. And certainly you've done this. I want to talk a little bit about what's bringing you here to Memphis at the Orpheum in downtown. Kimberly Akimbo, tell me about that story and how you got involved.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm so excited to come to Memphis. So I saw the show only one time, and I was like, it impacted me so greatly. And that's the type of work as I get older that I like to do. I mean, I'm sure, I love doing funny, fluffy things, and this is very funny, but it impacted me so greatly that I thought it was important and the message is important. And I was like, I need to be a part of this show. It's so hilarious and it's heartbreaking and it's at the end, it's very hopeful. So it's this family in New Jersey in the 1990s before cell phones. And I played the mom, Patty, and my daughter, Kimberly, has a rare genetic disorder where she ages 4 to 5 times faster than, the average person. So in the show, she's 16, but she's played by an actress who's much older, which I also love. So she looks different, right? And she's in this new town. They had to move to Lodi, New Jersey. She doesn't quite know why. Her parents are dysfunctional. I'm sort of a narcissist, a little bit of a hypochondriac. Dad is a little wacky. She has a crazy Aunt Deborah. She's navigating all these things, going to a new school, her first crush, all while looking, not like the average teen. And it's really such a well-crafted story. It was a play first, and then they put music to it, and it's a genius show. So yeah, that's kind of had been my journey. I auditioned first for the understudy, and they were like, "Well, you're not really right for the understudy, but we'll keep you on file." And then, through a process of auditions, I ended up getting the part. So not the understudy, but the part.
That's amazing. I love hearing that. And this is going to be June 24th through 29th at the Orpheum in downtown Memphis. A lot of people may be thinking about ways to get involved in theater more often, and certainly we have some talent here all across Memphis. What would be the best advice for some of those aspiring actors and actresses out there that you'd give?
Well, I'll say this, you never know where your next job is going to come from. I got my equity card in a very strange way. I was doing a children's theater show, which, obviously nobody was coming to. We were playing in cafeterias. I was playing a mouse. And then, I was kind and I always, try to have a positive attitude and a good work ethic. And then a year later, my friend, called me up and he had done a Broadway show and he said somebody's leaving and I think you'd be great for it. And he passed my name along to the director. I didn't have an agent. And, well, lo and behold, I ended up getting it. So you never know where your next job is going to come from. So I guess my point is, just keep working however you can and have a good attitude and be kind to the people that you work with because, you may not be even the most talented person, but if you're great to work with, people will want to work with you. And then they'll recommend you for this thing, and then that'll snowball to the next thing. And that's kind of how these things happen. So just, keep doing it no matter how big or small it is. If you love it, I think good things will happen if you stay with it.
That's great advice. I mean, hard work always pays off, and treat others the way you want to be treated, right? It's not that hard.
Exactly.
You just,
Yeah, it's really not. Really not.
I mean, seriously, that's great stuff. All right, so anything else you want to say to the audience members, to the people, if they come by and they check out Kimberly Akimbo later this month, what would you tell them?
I would tell them the ice skating is real. We really ice skate. A lot of people think it's a trick. Even when I saw it on Broadway, I said, "Oh, those are little wheels," but they're not. And I didn't know until I had my costume fitting. They said, "Oh, we need to fit you for ice skates, and you have to have ice skate practice." And I was like, "What?" So we're really ice skating, first of all, which I think is just a phenomenal, uh, you know, thing to be able to do on a Broadway stage. And yeah, just come with an open heart and ready for a good time, and maybe bring some tissues. There are some parts that will get you, but it's at the end of the show. It's like you just leave with this hopeful message. Do the thing, call the person, say what's on your mind, take the vacation. It's a very like empowering human story. So hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. Laura Wyaz joining us on the Action News 5 Digital Desk. Congratulations on such a successful career and what you're doing. Thank you for the advice for all of those aspiring actors and actresses out there across Memphis and the Mid-South. And good luck on this tour. And Kimberly Akimbo, June 24th through the 29th at the Orpheum. We appreciate your time, Laura. Thank you.
Thank you.